Hey friends, welcome back. So today I am so excited to share 15 clean and simple Christmas cards. This is also a VR for Tanya from Side Gig Crafts. She is hosting, she's celebrating reaching 2,500 subscribers. So way to go, Tanya. That is huge. Congratulations, seriously. She is asking that everyone send her just a single handmade card. You can send more, that's fine. She plans to donate them to Cards for Kindness. Well, I plan to make one, which turned into 5, which turned into 10, which turned into 15. I was just having so much fun with this. Fun fact, I started as a card maker with Stampin' Up, oh my gosh, back when they were first a thing. And I was seriously into cards. And then I jumped over to scrapbooking when my kids were born. And I make cards periodically, but not like this. Once I got going, what I found was happening is I was pulling out all the Christmas dies. And I don't know if you're like me, sometimes, I think collecting craft supplies is a totally separate hobby than crafting. And I had so many dies that I've never used, and I just kept thinking, I'm just going to do one more. Oh, this candy cane is cute. What can I do with that? I'm just going to do one more. And I genuinely was having so much fun with this and just kept going. So here we are, 15 cards later. And I got to say, I'm kind of proud of them. I think these look nice. Any one of these, I would be proud to make in bulk and send out this year as my Christmas card. But anyway, I'm going to send them to her. And she is going to send these to the Cards for Kindness program. If you're not familiar with this initiative, it was started in 2020 by scrapbook.com. They would, we go to scrapbook.com, we buy the supplies, we make the things. You can send the cards back to them, and as part of this Cards for Kindness, and then they would send them off to hospitals, nursing homes, shelters, other organizations. I'm going to go ahead and link up that website below. So if you want to donate directly, you certainly can. And I believe that is open year long. They take any theme of card. They do ask that you leave the inside blank. Obviously, don't write a sentiment. Don't address it to somebody. I guess they take care of it, or that's part of who they donate it to. I am going to link you up to Tanya's video too, because she talks about it a little more in depth. You do have a couple more weeks yet to get a card to her. And again, you only need to send one card. If we all send one, that's a lot of cards. I know, a bunch of us are watching this, and again, such a good cause. But anyway, let's jump into this, because I don't want to take all night going through these, but I do want to talk about each card. So I'm going to put them to the side, and we're going to literally go one by one. As far as collections go, a lot, probably 3/4 of these cards use strictly scraps of paper. And I don't think any of them took more than 30 minutes. Most of them probably took 10 to 12, 15 at max. You're going to see a lot of common themes. I love this composition where I do the layers. So as we look here, there's a simple white card base. Then I mat it on this busier pattern paper, but it's pulling the colors I want. Oh, another white mat, a piece of pattern paper. And these papers are doing the heavy lifting for us. I don't need to stamp that background or texturize it or use sprays. I'm just using the paper, which is this one almost has a mixed media vibe because of it. I do each season, I don't know, when my creative mojo isn't there, I will sit and just make flowers. And so I've always got a box of those to pull from. So that was simple. Same with my greetings. I tend to batch them. So I stamp, 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 then I die cut, die cut, die cut. I put them in a little box. And then when I'm ready to do a project like this, I can literally pull and go. So for this card, the only thing that I probably had to make specifically for it, cut down my papers, was I pulled out this die. And then it was literally white and red scraps. So that is my first one. My second one, I just love this bold color combination. I feel like it's really unexpected. I used some gems here, but again, this just goes together so fast. This one probably took me a minute more simply because I had to figure out the fold on this. Again, a die I've never used, and this isn't even a Christmas die, but by adding the red and pink berries, it feels Christmassy and the little red bow. So this one I did stitch on just to give it a little more texture. And I popped it up a little bit and I stamped directly on this white base. This one, it's probably hard to see, but I've got a layer of vellum here. Again, just to give it a little more texture. But look how fast this is. It's literally the letters and the shadow. And again, scraps. I had these leaves already cut. You're probably going to see them again on a card. And just put it together. But it's a pretty card. It's a little different. Nothing boring about it. This one used gems. Again, a bow die that I haven't used. I loved this one. Pattern paper in the background that kind of mimics the star. And then I mixed and matched some a die along with a stamp that was then die cut. Again, that same bow. You see that come back again. And these pieces are simple die cuts that are then just stacked, and you're probably recognizing the sentiment again, and just layered up and then popped it up a little bit. These are clean, simple, but I don't think they're plain, right? This one, again, just cut 2 of these wreaths, simple die cut. I did cut off the star so that it would line up with the second one, put a little like gem sticker on it. These are those little foam balls that you get from Dollar Tree, and I simply cut them in half so that they would make the card a little more flush. Some little, these are from Pink Fresh, I think. They're little gems. And yeah, and it's good to go. These 2 are probably one of my favorites. I love this pattern paper, and I really like this this glitter paper. You probably hear my cat running around in the background. Again, scraps of paper. I just die cut, popped it up to add some interest, and I'd already made one of those. But for this one, I love the unexpected colors. This like greenish yellow, I think is just so unexpected. And what I did is I took scraps of paper. So this is not a pattern paper. I cut out, well, no, I took a piece of white paper. I'm going to have to do a tutorial on this because I just think this is brilliant. I just layered strips of paper and then die cut it out of the ornament. So each of these were placed individually, but they were the skinny little scraps, you know, off the edges that you would probably throw away anyway. And yeah, just pulled out my words, a little bit of satin ribbon there. And by putting the pink and the yellow, I just think this is so festive and so unexpected. This is probably my favorite. And this one, oops, that's not supposed to be in there. This one is probably the simplest of all of them, the most unadorned. And, you know, I came back several times with flowers and gems, but I decided to just leave it like this. I used the ombre scraps of paper to die cut it and then just backed it on the white and I popped them up. I just think it's graphic. Simple, clean, but this is all you need. It's powerful in its simplicity. Am I right? If you disagree, it's okay. Leave a comment. Let me know. All right, this one was fun. Again, a die I had not used yet, and simply stamped on a banner die cut and then put another red one behind it just to make it pop. Obviously, the snowflakes is a paper. It was not stamped. Coordinate, I think, with the theme of the snowman. And then just took a little mini pom-pom on this. So it's fun. This is just a fun card. All right. This one, probably this is my favorite colors. I really like this. Again, a stamp and die set that I have never used. So glad I did. This one, I think I'm definitely going to make again, and probably will gift it with a little packet of hot chocolate tucked inside, you know, for coworkers, the mailman, that sort of thing. All right, and this one, again, really, really simple. The simple pattern paper, the banners again, and I did kind of nudged it. I don't know how to say that. I think you can see it's kind of a little wavy. I wanted it to have that dimension. And then I did add some vellum snowflakes. I don't know if that's picking up or not. I added some vellum snowflakes right here and right here, just for a little more texture. This one, again, that same die, and I just put little gems in the center and just adhered them on and then pop that up. And this one, I really like this one. This was my first, and I was, again, gonna just do one, and then it led to this. So for both of these papers, I actually, they're mixed media paper that I just, one afternoon, took a paintbrush and just painted on all these papers, let them dry, and then I came and I die cut them. This shape and this shape. And I really like the texture and the look of that. It's so soft. Yeah, makes it really different rather than just a solid color, right? But who wants to try and ink up something as detailed and fine as that? And then these I just staggered, raised these inside ones, used some gems, and just stamped and die cut a sentiment for it. So that is my 15 clean and simple Christmas cards for Tanya's subscriber challenge. Again, I'm going to link it up below. If any of these cards interest you, where you want to see a detailed, hey, how'd you do that? Please, please, please leave me a comment, because if that's something people are interested, I am more than happy to do a tutorial on it. And gosh, just do more cards. I realized how much I missed it. So I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And I'm going to be up probably within the week with a haul video. So if you haven't yet, I would welcome if you would hit the subscribe button and the bell button so that you receive notifications. Thanks so much for watching.